want these bars, huh? And I do it for my haters. Man, I'm ballin' like a Laker. No, I'm ballin' like a Pacer. Damian Lillard from the Blazers. And I ball like you do, so I don't need no proof.
He going in on him.
Yeah.
He going in on him.
Okay, all right. So joining us now on Skype, the ultra-talented, and as you just heard, multi-talented Steelers running back, Le'Veon Bell, a.k.a. Juice. Let's jump right into it. So do I call you Lev? Do I call you Juice? Do I call you LB? What's up, bro?
Look, man, since you the man, you can call me wherever you want. Whatever
Okay,
you,
all right. Well, then I'm going to stick with Juice. So we just played a snippet off your mixtape.
That joint hot.
Right? Called the interview.
Hot.
Now let's start from the beginning. How long you had the nickname Juice, and how long you been rapping?
Coach Tomlin gave me the nickname Juice. You know, he gave me that the end of my rookie year. And I kind of stuck with it because I loved it. You know what I mean? It was obviously off of OJ. You know, Coach Tomlin loved OJ growing up. OJ was a guy who played 13 games in one season and got for 2,000 yards. And that's, you know, really the real record, you know, in a single season. And so I ran with the nickname Juice because it kind of keep me motivated. And I started rapping when I was 13. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
Me and my friends we grew up, you know, in middle school. Always rapping, freestyling. You know, that's how it came about. We always freestyle. It wasn't really songs, us giving us bars with each other, and that's where it all started at.
Well, first of all, keep talking about that, man, because, I mean, we just left the locker room, and I had guys freestyling before every game. That's how they got into it. Talk and tell the fans kind of how freestyling and rapping before a game get you into your mode, man, where you can become Juice. You know what I mean?
No, usually I'm not, like, before the game, I'm not usually rapping. You know, I kind of, like, listen to the music. But, like, when I'm out there, you know, I don't got no headphones, I'm getting myself into it. So either I'm rapping a song or I'm, like, rapping about the other team, whatever it may be, or getting me, you know, ready for the game. That's what I try to do.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, you know, I'm a hip-hop head. You know, I got an alias. I put out some tracks before, and I did it while I played, and it was difficult just to do a song or two with a couple other artists. You put out a whole mixtape, bro. I know how difficult it is.
But you had to put it on A-Track, dog. He got
I'm
real
not
internet.
that old. Don't be trying to act brand new in front of
My
company.
bad. Okay, my bad,
Right.
dog. My bad. You set yourself up for that one.
That was good. So the question is, like, explain how difficult it is, and how did you get it done?
You know, to be honest, you know, I got it done in like a month, you know, and I got about, you know, literally about 50 songs, you know, and I tried to, you know, just pick and choose what kind of went together and kind of put it on the tape, you know, but I'm not a guy who write, you know, I don't really write my music down. I freestyle everything, you know, so when I go in there and I hear a beat, whatever kind of comes to my head, you know, I kind of take it, you know, that way. So I think I can get songs, you know, pretty easy, you know, and it's really not that much time consuming, you know.
Any favorite rappers, favorite producers, anybody you would like to work with? Because, you know, a lot of people watch the show, so go ahead and put it out there, you know what I mean?
You know, obviously, you know, you got your Drizzy. Drizzy, I think he's the best in the world right now at what he does.
Okay.
Future guy, too. And it's crazy because a lot of people have been saying I got a kind of a sound like Future.
You do.
And,
you do.
You know, and that's one of my favorite artists, you know, and it kind of, I guess, you know, just me listening to him kind of helped me transform my kind of, you know, style in a way. And, you know, and those two guys I listen to the most.
All right.
Lil Wayne.
So your teammate Antonio Brown is about to be on Dancing with the Stars. So I got to ask you a question. Who's better? Is it you at rapping or Antonio at dancing?
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a good one right there. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give AB that love though, cause y'all see he got his own dance. You know?
Yeah.
Y'all see his little Miami dance?
Yeah.
You know? You gotta love that.
Yeah, dog. AB
Check
do
it
the
out.
thing.
We playing the quick.
That's my God.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Well, look, man, let's talk about your day job a little bit. You know, I played with Beast Mode. I blocked for Beast Mode, man. He had an aggressive style. Actually, he made my job easier, bro, because if I ain't hit the dude, he was going to run both of us over. You know what I mean? Seriously, bro. And you're more patient. You know what I mean? I really think you're the best all-around back in our game right now. Kind of talk about your style. Where'd you get that patience from? Kind of some of your models. You know, who do you model your game after?
I'm growing up, you know, when I was young, Curtis Martin was my guy.
Mm.
And I remember when I was young, I didn't really understand, why he always put his hand on like the back of his lineman all the time, But I used to just try to do it when I was younger. I didn't know why he was doing it,
Yeah.
But now when I look back on it, it's because he's just trying to wait and set up his block, And
Yeah.
that helped me. That's something that I perfected just growing up over the course of time. So now it's to the point where I kind of like perfected, being patient. I don't feel like I ever have to rush or. Because I understand, I got the ball, so
Yeah.
it's on my tempo. They gotta,
They gotta
I'm
come to
controlling
you.
the tempo right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I really understand, and I love, and I think it's really helped my running style the way it is. Growing up watching Curtis Martin, and then Adrian Peterson was another guy who I used to love watching. So obviously I wanted to get my frame how he was. I knew I was a taller guy. I'm a lean guy type, like AP, and and I wanted to look like him. So Curtis Martin was the guy who I wanted to run like, and Adrian Peterson was the guy I wanted to look like. So. Those are two guys.
But you hurting them out of the backfield, bro. I see you line up in the slot. I see you running posts. I see you running sluggos. I mean, where'd you get the love to catch the ball from too?
Now then you got your Marshall Falks.
Yeah.
Then you got your Thomasons. Those two was the guys out of the backfield. I'm like, I have to be like that, and especially Marshall Falk. Marshall Falk was literally, he was literally a slot receiver. I mean. He can play, he's a running back. That was his position, but he go out there and play the slot. You wouldn't, if he didn't have 28 on, you wouldn't even know it was Marshall Falk. He looked like a receiver out there. He was fluid. And I think that's what I wanted to do. And, he helped mold my game in that way.
Now, obviously you were hurt last year. So one, I need to know where you at right now physically, for everybody that's a fan of Le'Veon. We all want to know where you are, but then two, what was it like to watch the game from an outside perspective, and what did you gain from that?
Oh man, my knee is feeling great. The rehab process is going great. I'm actually about to start getting back into my intense training now. Really, revving it up now. Because I'm starting to run. I'm starting to do all the little things, get my knee strength back. So I'm excited at the progress, and where I'm at now. And me being injured, I hate having to watch the games. It sucked having to watch my guys go to work, go to battle. Even, when I came to the facility and they had to go to practice and I wasn't even able to go to practice with them, I couldn't even, do things like that. It sucked, but I was still able to, sit in the meeting room with them and team room. But it just wasn't the same because I knew I wasn't playing. But I always tried to make sure, when I was around my guys, keeping those guys focused. D'Angelo was a guy who, came in, the offense didn't slow down not one bit, and he kept it pushing. So I definitely thank him for taking off the slack because my down he getting hurt, and I'm glad that the running game didn't hurt from that. And I was proud of the way my team looked, but it sucked having to just watch.
Talk about some of the backs today that you watch, man. I know you spend a lot of your time watching defenses and stuff, but looking across this league, man, who are some of the backs where you like, okay, I could dig your style, man. I like your style.
Todd Gurley is a guy. I like Todd Gurley a lot. He's a different style of runner to me, but he runs very hard. He's very tough. He's a guy who came off this knee injury, so he's kind of a guy who kind of motivates me to get better. I see how he came from Georgia, where he tore his ACL, and then he had a great rookie year. That's something that's just a will to do. You can't coach that. You got to just be willing to do that, and he motivates me in that way.
Yeah.
It's actually a guy in college that I like a lot.
Who was that?
Outside of Leonard Fournette, Stanford. I like Stanford a lot.
Oh, you like McCaffrey. Okay.
McCaffrey, I like him a lot. I think if you watch his game, I think he does a lot out of the backfield. He sets up his blocks well. He's a very patient guy. I watch him a lot too, but that was just a guy who in college. But in the league, it was Todd Gurley for sure.
Now, before I let you go, I got to ask about the hot news story that's going out in Steelers camp. Now, in your short career, you've had some ups and downs, on and off the field. And now Martavis Bryant, we just got the news, suspended for a year. Now, me being a receiver, that crushed me because he a monster.
Dude is a monster.
So
bro.
I just want to know from the inside, like, how do you feel as a teammate? What kind of advice do you offer him? And will that have an impact negatively on the offense?
Man, I literally was just in this. Well, in a similar situation, obviously,
Yeah.
Right.
when I got suspended, and it's, when the news first hits, and it's all ESPN and Twitter and everything, it hurts, especially when it's about to come out, because he probably knew a couple days before. And when it actually comes out, it's not something you can prepare for, you know what I mean? People gonna tell you all they hate you and all these negative things, but you got to understand you're human. You know what I mean? You're a human being. I'm pretty sure if he wanted to be perfect, like if he could be perfect, he would. But he can't be perfect. He can't be perfect. I can't be perfect. Nobody can. And we all make mistakes. His mistake is, more glorified because what he does for a living.
Absolutely.
But he has to understand that he's a human being. He make mistakes. He gonna learn from it. He's gonna come back from it. He I guess he's not doing the appeal, so he's gonna just take the suspension. And I'm gonna obviously be there for Martavis whenever he needs to talk to me, or I haven't really reached out to him yet because I remember when I was in that situation, I wasn't really, I didn't really want to talk that much, but I was gonna reach out to him when I felt like everything had kind of calmed down a little bit and just kind of talk to him. But I'm pretty sure when he gets back, he's gonna learn from all of this, and he's gonna be a better player from it and a better person. And that's what you got to do. You got to overcome it and be a better person.
So what about that offense? Do you think you guys can still be one of the best offenses in the game without one of the
AB,
best number twos in the game?
AB go
because he is one of the best number twos, hands down.
AB and Le'Veon coming back.
I'm just asking. I gotta ask him.
My bad, dog. But I'm just saying. My bad.
Can y'all still be the most dominant offense in the game?
I think the sky's the limit for our offense, regardless. I mean, I look back when I watched last year, I didn't play, and the offense was still. Don't matter, when the times when even Ben was out, when Vic came in, we still came in, moved the ball. When I came out, D'Angelo came in, we got guys, we got depth, and I think the fact that we got all that depth and we got, playmakers everywhere, I think our offense is still gonna be just as dynamic. Obviously, Martavis would make it a lot easier, but we still got the next man up, and that's the kind of things we've been doing.
That's what's up. Well, look, man, we're about to let you go, but before we go, you and Nate, real quick, let's get a couple bar freestyle real quick. Come on, Nate, let's drop a beat, TD.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, we ready, huh? We ready. I'm the hype man.
Ahead,
Go ahead, Nate, you up first. Nate sweating, lady.
Hey, nice.
Nate sweating, huh?
Hold up. I only sweat when I'm on the field, Mike. You know that. Every time I grip the mic, I give you bars. Like Juice said a minute ago. Off the top of the dome, see I'm here to flow my man towards ACL, but he's back better than ever. Off the top of the dome, these rhymes are so clever.
Get him, Nate! Get him!
From the field to the studio. Trying to do this thing, I move the ball just like Rubio.
Get him, Nate!
The basketball bar, you gotta catch that. Off the top of the dome, my style reflect that. I just sit back and everybody say, give him a break. Nah, I give him a Kit Kat.
Yeah, he went ham real quick.
Hey, no, but first of all, I'm gonna be in contact because we're going on the track.
Can we get on the track?
Yes.
Let's get on it, dog.
I'm gonna get your info from the producers, and I'm gonna give you my email.
You got something? You send me
the track,
something?
and I'll write for
You
it.
write it down off the top.
That's off the top, man. Imagine what I could write down if I'm
That's
giving
what I'm
that.
saying. I need you.
I got you, bro.
I need you on the track.
Dog, we gonna get your info, bro.
Hey, wait till you hear this NFL 2015 recap that I got, all bars about the whole season. It's cold, I promise you. It's gonna drop in a couple weeks. Hey, Belev, we appreciate you joining us.
Man,
I'm gonna get your
appreciate it,
info,
dog.
man. I
Appreciate
definitely
you,
want to
man.
get on track. I appreciate the fact that you had some mistakes, you stood up for your mistakes, and you came back like a monster.
Man. He real.
And on top of that, like, you see the game the way everybody's supposed to see it. Like, it's a privilege, it's an honor. And on top of that, bro, you part of the new generation. And you showing young men that they can make it to the league and still stick to their roots. Spit bars, do what you do, and keep balling.
Keep balling, bro. Keep balling, dog.
Yeah. I'm going to holler at you, man.
Man, most definitely. We can be in contact. Appreciate you, dog.
Yeah.